Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. My name is Ashwin SK. I'm the head of cybersecurity at the Antimatter Group. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of hacking, that is, information gathering. Now, a lot of you might have seen videos on the internet pertaining to hacking Facebook, MySpace, email, and whatnot. But these methods would have worked at one point of time. The method which I'm going to teach you about is white hat hacking, which is the proper way to hack. Now, this is a long and tedious process, but it almost always works when you get it right. We're also going to be talking about some basic commands and the base software to be used in information gathering, that is NMAP. So to get started, you need to go to the website, which is nmap.org, and get the latest version of NMAP and get the executable for Windows or the binary files for Mac OS. And for Linux, there is a source code which you can get from their website as well. So right now, I have downloaded NMAP 7.40, and we're going to go through the setup from the beginning. So we're going to press I agree. Make sure you have all the packages here. So it might take a little bit more space, but it'll be worth it. So make sure you have enough space in your hard drive and install it. This should take a couple of seconds and it should be done. In the meanwhile, open up a command prompt, and if you have a firewall, allow the executable to be run so that because this is a third party application. So many firewalls are always skeptical about these things, but make sure you allow it. It is completely safe. So when you so as that is getting done, let's talk about the basic commands to go through. So firstly, we got to know how to scan the network and also know how to ping so that we can do basic DDoS. So let us start by opening and make sure you got all these firewall things. It's pretty annoying at one point. So let us start by pressing help on the command prompt. So now you get a list of info. Let us pause for a while and let's get rid of all these firewalls. Now this will take a while because the firewall installed on my computer is pretty comprehensive and it will block almost every executable. So bear with me for 2 minutes. So as we can see, Nmap has been installed. Well, almost. So we have the package includes ZenMap, which is a comprehensive GUI allowing you to route where your IP is actually sending the ping from. And also you have a set of root tasks which can be readily accessed from Windows. Mac OS requires a sudo prompt, which I will be talking about later, and same for Linux, which would require .com. It's not really going to hack it. So first thing, just get the first thing out of the way. It's not going to hack it. It's going to show you the route where the ping is going from, the routes it's going through, which servers is bouncing off. So we're going to do a basic or a basic ping or a basic trace route, a quick trace route. So we're going to scan. It's going to give out a code in a moment, and this is getting pretty annoying, very annoying. So as you can see, it's starting up the NMAP interface. The problem with having such firewalls is that it just keeps blocking every single executable and never trusting any. So as you can see, the topology is done, and right now we can actually see a map which we can enlarge, but for purposes we're gonna keep it this way. So as you can see, we have a route on which from my router, which is the D-Link right here, all the way to facebook.com, which is located somewhere in Silicon Valley or probably somewhere elsewhere in the world. So it routes right here. So if I'm going to keep another server as the main point, it's going to change the magnitude of the circle and it's going to give you the appropriate route. This allows a step-by-step hacking procedure if you're ever going to go this way. That this way involves hacking every single going through every single server, and also it is a pretty tedious process, but in the end it should work. But for big companies like Facebook, it it's pretty difficult. So if you actually manage to pull it off, please let me know. So now we're going to go out of ZenMap and we're going to move on to the command prompt. So now let us start off with the basic command, which is netstat, which is netstat or network statistics or network scan. This allows the computer to show its various connections with with the wireless adapter in your PC and its incoming and outgoing connections as well. So if you just press netstat and press enter, you should be able to eventually see first your own laptop, which you can see right here, the TCP and local address of it, and the incoming and outgoing Wi-Fi connections which were not connected as well as connected. This is pretty useful for Wi-Fi hacking, which is in your range. This allows you to pinpoint an IP using trial and error. So this will take a while depending on your location and your circle. So right now we can already see the IP right here, one IP 162.125.81.3. That is not my IP. And so is 91.190 and so on so on. So these are my neighbor's IP. So this allows me to make the hacking part of the job a little bit easier. This allows me to brute force their password and then get in through that. So this pretty much takes a while. So you can cancel by pressing Control C. So the next command we're going to see about is ping. Now ping is usually used for testing internet connections and making sure that it works right, but can also be used as a DDoS